I'm premenopausal, and one of the biggest problems that I've had is having sort of dryness, vaginal dryness, which doesn't sound like it's really a problem, but actually it can be really uncomfortable. And still being sexually active, it does make a difference. To enjoy sex, and although I'm married and my husband's completely okay with sort of using lubrication, it sort of took the passion away a bit. So that was one of the reasons, and the other was that because I'm quite active, there's been times where I've just wet myself, or there's been times where I've just become damp and we're having to wear tenor lady, and I'm 46, and and so that was why I decided to have the treatment. So when I had the first FEMİLİFT, I was told not to have sexual intercourse for 5 days. So I went straight back to running. In fact, I had it done in lunchtime, and I went running that evening, and there was absolutely no problems. I had no side effects. But when the next time I had sex, which was after the 5 days, then I noticed the difference. So the difference had started straight away. And it felt tighter, and there was less leakage. The leakage hadn't stopped, so and then that stopped on the second time. So it's been really quick process, and in less than a month. So a couple of my friends have looked into surgery, and I had a look into it, and it doesn't look like there are complications, and that there can be withdrawals, and because I'm a runner, one of the problems about having bands and that is actually that it can affect how your sort of leg movements and things like that, and there's been there seems to be a lot of complications and problems can arise, and I found that my GP wasn't very sympathetic to the problems that I had, and I think it would have been a very long process waiting to have anything, so that's what put me off going through the NHS and considering any other surgery. Since having the FEMİLİFT, it's given me a lot more confidence in really everyday things. It's like from what you wear, or not having to worry about taking changes of clothing and spare knickers and things like that. And with the sport, it's great because you can wear tight lycra, and you don't need to be wearing large knickers with pads, which is fantastic. I definitely would recommend it, especially to my running friends. I was only talking to someone the other day who had a race, and on mile 3 actually wet herself right through because she couldn't hold it. And there's so many runners running with tenor lady, and it is fantastic. To think that there's a treatment that's so easy and quick, and like I said, I had it done in my lunch hours. It's not invasive, there's no side effects, I didn't have any discharge or any pain or bleeding, or so I mean, I've recommended it to them. I've recommended it to all my friends and colleagues who are menopausal, because I think it makes a huge difference. It's made a huge difference to my sex life, to my confidence, and so yeah, I'd recommend it to anybody.